Hello to everyone watching and welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry and in this video I'm continuing my look at the Eurovision 2022 season, and in this one I'm taking a look at Corpore Sano by Konstrakta, the entry chosen to represent Serbia. So I'm going to be taking a listen to the song, letting you know what I think of it, and at the end of the video telling you how I think it might do at Eurovision, so please stay tuned until then. And if you like this video, please click the like button and please let me know in the comments what you think. But without further ado, let's begin the reaction. Okay, so I did watch the semi-finals of the Serbian selection, but I hadn't listened to any of the songs prior to then. So when I saw them for the first time on stage in the semi-finals, that was the first time I had seen and heard the songs. I do know that there were a couple of songs floating around that were big fan favourites, and I did see all the names in them. But of course, this wasn't actually one of them. And when this got performed in the semi-finals, you know, I saw that it really sort of took off and from nowhere became kind of one of the favourites to win. But I still think for me it was a bit of a surprise when it did win, because I wasn't expecting it, because it wasn't one that was talked about as being one of the favourites. So I wasn't perhaps expecting it to win, but when it did I was actually really pleased, because before we get into the video I am going to say that I am a very big fan of this song, and just like everything about it I am kind of in love with, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to listen to the song and the performance and sort of tell you what I think as I go through it, and then at the end I'm going to kind of go into details about what I like about it so much, because I'm sure, as you've seen from other reactions and all that sort of thing, this is a song that's got many layers, and it is sort of a song that you either love or hate. Some people really are not liking it, but I'm on the side of really loving it. So anyway, I'm going to take a listen now. So going to press play now. So yeah, I really do like the start, and immediately, you know, the fast camera angles and Konstrakta's way of singing gets your attention, and then we've got the backing singers in a sort of a bit of a in a choir way singing. And obviously we've got the staging with the and watching, which again grabs your attention. So there's a lot of things here that catches your eye to get you interested in the song, which is always important. And of course then we go into this chorus, which I really do love, and this, you know, the catchiness of it. Yeah, and then this bit I do love as well. Just the fact that we've got singing about the autonomic nervous system in the song. It's not really something you ever expect to come up in the song, so I love that it's being put in here. And yeah, we've got the clapping back again. So I feel that it's a very infectious melody, very catchy, very visually memorable and very auditory memorable. And I really like this bit here where it slows down, gets a bit haunting. You know, you're thinking what's going on here. I feel like the whole structure of the song is so interesting as well. And it's like something never seen before at Eurovision too, so yeah. So yes, that's just my listening, I suppose, to the song from Serbia. So as I said, I really am in love with this song. And it kind of has taken me a bit by surprise because I probably wasn't really expecting to be in love with the song. And if you'd said that this was going to come from Serbia, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Because Serbia, I'm used to them sending either sort of the Balkan ballads or the pop songs, so this is something very different from them. And there's loads of things I do like about the song and all the many layers, you know, sort of the focus on the how the mental health is getting ignored and there's too much focus on the physical health, or obviously not like that, but how people sort of ignore the mental health really is something that really does speak a lot to me. And I love the way that the song is sort of bringing elements from, you know, the obsession with celebrities. We're talking about Meghan Markle, and of course they're bringing about obviously in Serbia and the health system there, and sort of the problems that they have with that. And I think there's a lot of elements there. I think there's probably something there that everyone could actually find something and say, oh, I agree with that, or I've struggled with that, or, you know, I have difficulties with that. So I think there's so many layers. One of the problems could be whether people just perceive this as a joke entry because you've got the woman washing her hands and singing about Meghan Markle. And that is a worry. But I do think as well, sometimes you need to do something that makes people take notice. And if that's maybe something that makes people think, oh, this is just a joke, or, you know, not being serious, you know, even if it is doing that, at least you've got their attention, and then maybe they look into it further and actually realise, oh no, actually there's some serious messages here and this is actually really important. I think you've kind of done your job. So even if some people do look at it and think of it that way to begin with, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Because I think at the end of the day, if people are, you know, if it grabs people's attention to look more into it, to see what the actual meaning of it is, then I think it doesn't really matter how you're grabbing those people's attention, just as long as you're doing it. So I think it's very cleverly done. And yeah, at the moment, this is a very, very strong contender for my favourite of all the entries so far revealed. So I really do enjoy this, I really do love it, and I really hope that it does well in Eurovision. Now, of course, I know that there's plenty of other interpretations of the song, and I'm not going to go into all of those because other people have probably done it a lot more better than I have, and then I'm not very good at describing things with words. I'm a bit rubbish. But anyway, that's just my opinion of the song, and as I said, it's one that I really do enjoy. So please let me know down in the comments your thoughts. Do you like this song? Do you not? Were you happy with the winner? I know that there were some other fan favourites as well, so I'm interested to hear all your opinions and how well do you think this could do at Eurovision. If you like this video, please click the like button, and please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see any more of my future videos coming out. And until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.